Hello students, hope you all are fine. So today's topic is models and their functions. Let us know what are models. The modal verbs are auxiliary verbs which are used to express specific meaning in particular situations. Models are used to convey the ideas of permission, possibility, probability, ability, suggestion, advice, necessity, obligation, offer, prohibition, etc. Modals are followed by a main verb. They cannot stand on their own unless they are used in a question tag. To prove this idea, let us have the example. You won't disturb me, will you? So children, here in this example we can see that the modal verb will can stand only when it is used as a question tag. The main verb used after a modal must be in root form. For example, it may rain today. Root form is the main form. Original form. Modals have only one form. They don't change according to the person or number of the subject. For example, I can do it, he can do it. So here we can find that, as it is said in the above statement, that modals don't change according to the person or number. We can find that I is actually a plural subject and he a singular one. With both we are using the same modal can. Let us have a glance at the slide list of modals which are can, could, may, might, will, would, must, shall, should and ought to. So children, let us know the different modals and their functions. Can shows some ability, informal request, possibility, suggestion. Could shows polite request, past ability, future possibility and suggestion. Will shows request, invitation, future action, assumption, prediction. Would future possibility, future action. Shall refer to future action, resolve. Should duty, expected behavior and advice. May polite request, formal permission, possibility in the present. Might slight chance of possibility or suggestion. Must strong obligation, present necessity, certainty, prohibition is must not. Dare warning or rebuke. Need necessity, ought to, obligation, duty, expected behavior. So let's proceed with the functions of these modals in detail. Will is used with the second and third person to express simple future time. Would is used to make polite request. For example, you will not speak, he will come here. Would you like to have a cup of tea? A polite request. Will is used with the first person to express willingness, determination, promise, habit, intention or even a threat. I will do the work, willingness. I will achieve my goal, determination. We will help you, a promise. He will watch TV for hours, habit. I will go to meet her today, intention. We will sue him, threat. Can usually expresses potential or ability. It is also used to indicate permission. For example, Ram can bake a cake, ability. Can you break this dough? Ability. The doctor said you can play basketball again, permission. Could is used as a past tense of can in indirect speech. It is used to indicate ability in the past. Could is also used to suggest a weak possibility in the future. For example, Rob said that he could solve the problem. Ability in indirect speech. He could drive a car when he was young. Ability in past. She could leave on Friday. Weak possibility. May is usually used when we ask for permission. It is also used to express a wish or to indicate a strong possibility. For example, may I borrow your copy of Julius Caesar? Permission. May you always prosper? Wish. There may be a roadblock today? Possibility. So children, it's very clear with these examples that how may is functioning in different way. Might is used as the past equivalent of may. It suggests a weak possibility. For example, we might leave town next week. Shall or should is used in the second and third person to express a promise or event, a threat. You should receive your wages tomorrow. Promise. He shall not remain the captain any more. Threat. Which pen should I buy? Seeking advice. Must expresses necessity or obligation. For example, we must reach on time. Ought expresses moral obligation or desirability. It is always followed by to plus verb. For example, we ought to put in our best effort. We ought to win. It can be used to indicate present or future time. For example, I ought to apologize to him. Used to indicates a discontinued habit. For example, we used to go swimming in the evenings. Need denotes necessity or obligation. For example, we need to visit this place once. It is commonly used in negatives and interrogatives. He need not give up studies. Need as a finite verb means want or require. He does not need your money. Dare means be bold enough to. It is commonly used in interrogatives and negative sentences. For example, how dare you argue with me? Hopefully, I made the topic clear to you. Thank you for watching the video.